Hello friends, in this video we will learn more in-depth detail about Python assignment operator. Assignment operators are used to store and update values inside a variable. These operators are used very frequently in a real-time Python code. Let's right now talk about assignment operator. The basic job of assignment operator is to assign a value to a variable. The most basic assignment operator in Python is equals to. It means storing the value from right side into the variable on the left side. Here I have shown on the example as well on the screen. I am writing a code x equals to 10. I am directly saying to Python x is equals to 10 means value I am passing 10 to the x variable. Let's right now see the types of assignment operator. Among that types, the first type is named as simple assignment operator, which is denoted by equal to sign. We normally use the assignment operator when we want to directly give a value to a variable. This is the most common operator in Python. On this screen, I have shown an example as well. I am putting a name variable which is equals to Python and another variable age is equals to 25. Here a string is stored in name and a number is stored in the age variable. Let's right now talk about an assignment operator first type, that is simple assignment operator. Let me just open the Python window over here. I'm creating a one file which is named as an assignment over here. Okay, I'm putting a small code of comment over here, then the code of snippet as well. And after that, I will explain the things, what are exactly happening over here and how the code is exactly working. So let me put a comment, simple assignment operator. So I put a comment over here and here when we use the equal to sign in any expression, then that an expression is an assignment operator expression or a equal to operators. So I'm writing a small code of snippet over here. I'm defining a variable called name. I'm putting a value to that name as here is Python start, and I'm defining another variable as like age and assigning a value as 65. Now I want to print that both variable on the terminal. So I'm using the print function. As we already know, if you want to print something on the terminal, then we use the print function. Similarly, I will print the age variable as well. So let me explain right now how this equal to operator exactly works. So here I have defined in the two variables and have assigned the sum of the values to that variables as well. So if I talk about the first example, here what I am doing exactly, whatever the right side value, like here is Python start that I want to assign to the name variable. So how I am doing it right now? By using the equal to operator, I am assigning that right side value to the left side, means and I'm trying to assign that value to a name variable. In similar manner, here in the second example, the 65 is the right side value which I am trying to use to assign to the age variable by means of this equal to operator. So this is how simple assignment operator exactly works in Python. If I want to assign a value any two variables, then at that time we use the equal to operators in Python. So if I execute the code right now, see, sorry, I think I make some mistake over here. Oh, my bad. I make the change in the name. I make the name incorrect over here. So see, here is Python start and the 65 value is printed. As we have already discussed, the right side value is get assigned to the variables. So that's why whatever the value we have assigned to the variables that get printed over here. Now let's move to compound assignment operator. The plus equals to means first add then assign. It makes the code shorter and more readable. Here on the screen I have shown an example as well. I am putting x equals to 10 and then I am putting x plus equals to 5 and then I am printing that x variable using the print function. Here I will explain the evaluation over here. X plus equals to 5 means I am doing an operation x equals to x plus 5. Here as the evaluation will be x equal to x plus 5, so the result will be 10 plus 5 is assigned to x, then the result will be 15 over here. So this how the add and assigned operator exactly works. Let's right now see another important type of assignment operator, which is add and assign operators. I have already opened a Python window over here. Let me just write a comment over here. Then I will write a small code of snippet and explain you how the things are working by using the add and assignment operator. So I'm writing a comment as add and assign operator. Okay. So if I want to use an add and assignment operator, so it denoted by using this symbol plus equals to. Now I'm writing a small code of snippet over here, and then I will explain how the things are working by using this operator. I'm using a x variable, assigning a value 10, and I'm using another variable as y, assigning a variable as like 5 over here. Now I want to do some operation by using this operator. So like I want to perform x plus equals to 10, and then I want to perform along with y as well. So y plus equals to 15. So I actually want to perform like show on them on well on the terminal as well. So I'm using the print function to print them on the terminal. So let me just execute the code and show you the output first. And then I will explain how this operator exactly works. So see, both the times I get the 20 in output for both of the variables. So let me explain right now how this operator exactly works. So if I talk about this expression, so behind the scene, if it is evaluating something like x equals to x plus 10. Okay, so this is the long form of expression in the math that we are evaluating in Python by using a simple short form plus equals to. Similarly, here as well, if I talk y equals to y plus 15. So let me explain you right now how this exactly works. So if I talk about the first variable over here, which is x, having a value 10. If I 10, use the 10 value, and then I'm using 10 plus 10 equals to 20. That 20 is assigning to the x variable. So this is how the short form executed, and the x variable is printed as in 20. In similar manner, if I talk about y value as in 5, and then I evaluate the expression 5 plus 15, that value is assigned to y, that is 20, and this how the y variable is updated with a 20 value. At the time of output, we get is 20. If I want to change some minor updates over here, with like if I want to change y value to 6, and then I want to evaluate same thing, then the result will be different. So 20 and 21. So this how the add and assignment operator exactly works in Python by means of this signs. Let's right now talk about subtract, multiply, divide and assignment operator along. In the same way, we can use assignment operator along subtraction, multiplication and division like we did in the add and assignment operator. These operators are very useful in looping and heavy calculation tasks. Like I have shown an example over the screen with an commenting with an actual expression. In every line, the value of x is keep on update. This approach improves the better performance and the code reliability for better understanding and efficiency. Let's right now see a practical example of third type of assignment operator, which is subtract, multiply, divide along the assignment operator. Here I have put the comment as well over here and the operator which are used in the operation along the uh, Python code. So let me just write a small code of snippet over here, and all this operation which I have like defined it over here in the comment will be using one by one in the below code. So I'm putting a variable a, which I'm assigning a value 15, and I'm putting using another variable b and assigning a value as in like 20. So as I want to print them on the output as well, so I'm using the print function a, and then I'm printing the b variable as well. So like I have already printed them, but I want to also perform some evaluation using this all these operators. So let me just perform the first operation, that is subtract operator equal to using this type of sign. So I want to perform a minus equals to 10. And then I also want to perform with the same thing in the b variable as well, minus equals to 12. Okay, now let me just write a small thing over here. I will explain what I have written and explain you as well. A equals to a minus 10. Similarly for b equals b minus 12. So let me try to explain you right now what I have done. So let me just try to execute the code, and then I will try to explain to you. So okay, we are getting some too many values over the terminal. Let me just comment out the earlier code to avoid the confusion. Let me just save it again. And if I try to run the code again, so see, we are getting 5 and 8. How this value are getting printed? Let me just tell you right now that way. So we have defined the two variables for here, A and B. A is having the 15 value and B is having the 20 value. Now I'm performing the minus equals to operation over here. So what I'm exactly doing, let me just try to tell you and explain you. A is equals to A minus 10. Here, by using this operator, I am telling Python that I am performing the subtraction operation, and whatever the evaluation that I get from the subtraction, that I want to assign to the specific variable. So I'm performing like A equals to A minus 10. What is the A value we have? Like 15. So we are performing first the subtraction operation, 15 minus 10, that is equals to 5, and that value 5 we are assigning to the A variable. So this is the long form of expression that we write in mathematically, but in Python, by using this simple sign of operation, we can do the same operation. So that's why A value is printed as an 5 over here. In similar manner, I am performing the same operation for the B variable as well. Now the B variable having the 20 value and assigning to the B variable. I am performing 20 minus 12 over here. Whatever the result that I am getting over here, that I am assigning that value to the B variable. So this is also a long form expression that we do in mathematical way, but in Python we do it like this, minus equals to. So that's why we get an B as an 8 value over here. Like similarly, that we have done for the subtraction, we can also do something similar along with the multiplication. So let's just right now see that one as well. I'm using the same code of snippet. Let me just copy this and paste it just below. Just then change in the sign or the operator. Here, let me just uncomment it right now. For performing the multiplication, I just need to change this operator sign to a star operator. And here as well, to demonstrate with the evaluation, I need to change minus with the star operator. Somewhat the same thing that I'm doing with the subtraction earlier. This time I'm using the same expression, but I'm doing the multiplication. For doing the multiplication, we use the star operator in Python. Here as well I'm just performing the multiplication first, and whatever the multiplication answer we are getting, that I'm assigning to the variable. So here, if I save the code and try to execute it again, then I get 150 and 240. How it come exactly? Let me just tell you in overview. So here A is having a 15. 15 into 10 is equals to 150. So that 150 get assigned to the A variable. That way we get 150. Similarly, we want to perform multiplication with B variable as well. So B having the 20 value, and that 20 into 12 is equals to 240, and that 240 value is get assigned to the B variable. So that's why we get a 240 in the output. Similarly, we can do the divide operations as well. Let me just copy this code and paste it again. And let me just comment this out. So for the dividation, we use this sign. So somewhat the similar operation that we have done earlier for the multiplication and the subtraction. Here I am using the divide operation. The evaluation works in the similar manner that we are doing the evaluation first, and that whatever the evaluation we have done it by using the equals to operator that I'm assigning to the specific variables over here. If I save the code and try to run it exactly, see I'm getting a different output, because that right now I'm performing the division operator along the assignment operator. So this how the assignment operator works in Python. Let's right now see the last type of assignment operator, which is modulus and flower division. Python also provide an assignment operator for modulus and flower division. These are useful when we want to calculate a reminder or an integer result type of output. Here on the screen I have shown two examples. The first example will be x equal to 17, x percent equal to 5, and then I'm printing that x value. Here what I'm doing exactly, whatever the evaluation I'm calculating with the x variable, that time percentile equals to 5. Here it exactly means I want to store the remainder type of values by using the modulus type of operation. In the second example, I have typed y equal to 10, y double forward slash equal to 3, and then I'm printing the y value. Here I'm trying to saying to Python that I'm doing this floor division operation. Now I want to store the integer type of result as an output in y variable. So this how the modulus and floor division assignment operator works. Let's right now see the last type of assignment operator, which is modulus and floor division along the assignment operator. I've already opened the Python window and I already have put the comment over here, modulus and floor division along assignment operator. And for these two operation, whatever the sign we are going to use it in the Python code, that I have already defined like this over here. Now let me just write a small code of snippet and I will try to explain them in detailed manner step by step. I'm just using a variable x equals to 17, and then I want to do the modulus division over the x variable. So I will be doing like this something, x percentile equals to 5. Okay, so this how I use this operator, which is called as a modulus division operator. So exactly I want to print that value of x on the terminal as well. So I use the print function. So let me just run the code. Then after I will explain the code what exactly the evaluation is happening. So I get a 2 in the result. How exactly? So let me just try to explain it. I have used a variable x which is having a value 17. Then on 17, I am performing a modulus division operation. Make a note of it. When we are performing the modulus division operation in any expression in any Python code or any mathematical expression, at that time we are trying to calculate a remainder value from that expression. So in Python, like this, by using a short operator, we are performing the somewhat similar operation. But if you want to see the mathematical operation, how it exactly performs, so it will be like x equals to x percentile 5. Like earlier we have already done in the similar manner as well. We are evaluating the expression on the right side, and whatever the evaluated value which we get as a result, that value we are assigning to the specific variable. Like here is that variable is x. So x, that value is getting assigned to x variable, and that how we printing getting this value. So that's why we get as in 2 in the result. Now similarly, if I want to do the operation for the lower division as well, so we can do like this. Like let me just use the another variable y equals to 10, and then I want to perform a lower division operation as well in the similar manner by using this operator. So we can do like y double forward slash equals to 2. So as we have like evaluated a reminder by using the modulus equals to operator in x variable. Now if we are going to perform the floor division operation using the this operator, then we can use it by an expression like y equals to y double forward slash 2. So this is how we are telling and trying to evaluate it by using the floor division in Python. that we want to evaluate an integer type of operation from that division. We want only a integer value. So then at that time we use the lower division operation. And then here we are also evaluating the value first, and then that value is getting assigned to the y variable. So similarly, like I printed the x, I will try to print right now for the y as well. So if I run the code again, so see, I get 2 and 5. So I get an only the integer part from the lower division. And for the first expression, I'm getting the remainder part. So this how the modulus and the floor division along with the assignment operator works in Python. So friends, today we learn more in detailed depth about Python assignment operators like add and assign, subtract, multiply, divide, and modulus and floor division as well. In the next video, we will learn more in detailed depth about the bitwise operators and also see the practical examples of that topic as well. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more Python tutorial. See you in the next video.